You turn off the light. Suddenly your heart races. You sprint toward your bedroom. You jump into bed hidden under blankets. You're a grown adult. So why fear the dark? You might think it's childish, but science says otherwise. Your brain isn't broken, it works as intended. This fear is an ancient code, written into your DNA. Today we unpack nyctophobia. Welcome back to Human Unpacked. Let's visit the Stone Age. Imagine living 100,000 years ago. No streetlights, no flashlights. Sunset brings total darkness. Humans are visual creatures. We rely on sight. No night vision like cats, no sharp hearing like owls. In the dark, we're blind. And in nature, blindness meant death. Night belonged to predators. Saber-toothed tigers hunted in shadows. Giant hyenas roamed savannas. Humans were midnight snacks. Two types of cavemen existed. Type A was fearless. He walked into dark woods casually. He assumed rustling was just wind. Type A got eaten fast. His genes disappeared. Now look at Type B. Type B was paranoid. Every noise was a monster. A rustle meant running instantly. Usually it was just wind, but sometimes a real tiger. Because Type B ran, he survived. He lived to have children. He passed down his paranoid brain. Guess who you descended from? You're the child of cowards. Successful, surviving cowards. Psychologists call this error management. Better a false alarm than one fatal mistake. Expecting threat kept us alive. Now look inside your brain. Meet the amygdala, an almond-shaped neuron cluster. It's your threat radar. It reacts faster than thought. Less light means less input. Your visual cortex gets incomplete data. Your brain hates gaps, so it fills in the blanks. This is called pareidolia, seeing faces in random shapes. That coat rack in the corner? By day, just wood. At 3 a.m., a demon. Why a demon, not a teddy bear? Because assuming safety is risky. Assuming a monster sparks adrenaline. Adrenaline triggers fight or flight. Heart rate spikes. Pupils dilate. Muscles tense up. Your body becomes a rocket. All because a coat rack stood there. Silly in hindsight. Genius in biology. Humans eventually fought back. 400,000 years ago, we mastered fire. Fire changed history. It gave heat and food. Most importantly, light. Fire built a safe circle. Predators hated flames and smoke. Inside the glow, humans relaxed. This birthed story and culture. Darkness was danger outside, safety was light inside. This distinction stays in us. Look at your nightlight. It's a modern campfire. Even tiny light calms your amygdala. Light signals you're safe. Without fire, ancestors huddled close. Isolation meant extreme danger. Being alone multiplied fear. That's why solo dark feels wrong. Your brain asks, where's the tribe? Why guard the cave alone? It feels abandoned. Abandonment meant death. Fear is just a safety alert. Fast forward to today. Electricity conquered physical dark. Edison lit up the globe. We have streetlights, screens, LEDs. Modern humans rarely face beasts. No tigers in your flat. So why hasn't fear vanished? Evolution moves slowly. Electricity is barely 150 years old. A blink of an eye in evolutionary time. Your brain software hasn't updated yet. You're running Stone Age hardware in 2026. To make matters worse, we feed our fear. We watch horror movies before bed. We listen to true crime at midnight. Your amygdala can't separate fiction from reality. When you see a monster on screen, your brain registers a threat in your room. Then you switch off the TV and step into darkness. Your mind connects horror tropes to shadows. Suddenly, every floorboard creak is an intruder. The house shifting? A ghost. You basically hacked your own alarm system. You loaded scary imagery into your mind, then expected to sleep peacefully. There's also a biological side to darkness. Darkness triggers melatonin production. Melatonin tells your body to rest, but artificial blue light ruins this process. Scrolling your phone confuses your brain. It thinks it's still daytime. Turning off your screen creates shock. You jump from extreme stimulation. into complete sensory deprivation. Your amygdala panics in the sudden quiet. In nature, silence meant a predator was near. Quiet forests are dangerous forests. That's why total silence triggers anxiety. White noise breaks this evolutionary trap. A fan or rain sound mimics natural ambient noise. It signals the environment is stable. Your brain finally lowers its guard. Understanding this gives you power. You stop judging yourself for being scared. You realize it's just human biology working. Fear is a feature, not a bug. It kept your ancestors alive through ice ages. It protected humanity for millennia. Respect your internal alarm system, even when it overreacts a little. Want to calm your inner caveman? Here's how to rewire your mind. First, fix your lighting transition. Don't plunge into pitch darkness instantly. Use dim, warm lights 30 minutes before bed. This gives your amygdala time to settle. Second, scan your room in daylight. Inspect coat racks, chairs, and corners. Consciously tell your brain, this is safe. Map your environment while it's bright. Third, cut late-night horror content. Stop giving your imagination free monsters. Replace scary media with comedy or science. Fill your visual memory with calm images. Fourth, use red spectrum nightlights. Red light doesn't disrupt melatonin. It protects your sleep cycle. Fifth, practice controlled exposure. Sit in a dark room for 2 minutes intentionally. Focus on slow, deep breathing. Prove to your brain that you're safe. This rewires old panic pathways. Consistency builds new habits. Soon, hallway sprints become history. You take control back from fear. So next time you run down a dark hallway, don't feel embarrassed. Smile at your ancient brain. Say, thanks for trying to save me. But I've got this. Humanity survived because we cared. We feared the dark, so we created light. We feared isolation, so we built community. Your fear built modern civilization. That's the power of human biology. What weird thing does your brain do at night? Do you still sprint after turning off the lights? Tell us your funniest stories below. We read every single comment. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button right now. Share this video with a friend. Subscribe to Human Unpacked for more animations. Ring the notification bell. Never miss an episode. Check out our previous videos on screen. Stay curious, stay safe in the light, and see you in the next episode. Bye for now.